Dance, Maria, dance. I had a dream experience of being possessed by Pomba Gira. It was also a possible past life or a trip to the kingdom of the Lyres. I was walking up a dirt country lane. There was nothing but rolling hills of waving golden wheat rippling in the breeze. There was an odd squat tree with few leaves. This is what I imagined some parts of France or Eastern Europe look like. I walked up to what looked like a small one-level white cottage. No other houses were around. I went to a small rectangular pool in the backyard. Young adults were crouched around it. Two Portuguese or Spanish-looking men in squat, black top hats, black pants, and white shirts instructed and jumped on the logs in the pool to log roll. I tried and walked on the rolling log for a minute, then fell into the water, straddling the log in the pool. It tilted up in the waves in the water. I noticed I had a wet see-through cotton white dress on. The young adults splashed in the water with their hands, one wearing what I was, and another a modern black bow-tie cut-out blouse. It was a festive atmosphere in the evening. I am wearing a long layered skirt, and they tied a long, silken red scarf around my head. The ends dangled down my back. I began to dance and tried to remember the steps that seemed familiar. I step out to one side and turn, then the other way and turn, with my arms bent and hands extended. The women chant, Pomba Gira, Maria Padilla Reina, Pomba Gira, Maria Padilla Reina, over and over, and I lose consciousness. I come to, and people are saying to me, she came, she was here. Good job. You did well. I saw extinguished red pillar candles without the glass on the basement window shelf sill. I looked down at my feet and noticed they were bare. An old surgical-looking scar was on the outside of my left foot. My feet were red and bruised, with multiple blisters all over the sides and on my toes. I guess I had been dancing possessed for a long time. It was now daytime, and I exited the front door. People pointed up at the sky and said, "We didn't notice." "Sorry. You need to run." There were two tornadoes twinned, one larger, one smaller, would separate and then stick back together near the base. People ran every which way. The tornado was coming towards the house. I ran and felt myself thrown. I shielded my face after I saw bits of wood, plants, and shrapnel flying around me. When I came to again, I was outside of myself watching the scene. Almost everyone had died, and it was days after. I was sitting in a wood wagon with about 2 or 3 other younger people. One was a young boy. The adults told us we were to travel around and try to make money to support ourselves. The older people were to stay. We had a guitar-looking thing, possibly a lyre, a tambourine, and a piano or accordion in the back. We were told to sleep with our instruments, to keep watch on our only possessions, to make money and sing and dance as buskers or gypsies. My heritage is mostly Celtic French-Irish, with some Ukrainian and a remote East Coast native. This might have been a past life. I was looking at dancing online that inspired me about Pomba Gira, the dancer, the exotic seductress, the gypsy, and the archetype of the Bedouin belly dancer like Salami of the Seven Veils. The one of the Romanian gypsy girl nearly brought me to tears with a deep recognition. I long to learn how to dance again. Sarava. Enjoy.